Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
We know that he is with your aunt at this moment.
What the you in here doing? You know what? You know what? He got a tape on the cougar with the
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
We were supposed to be together forever.
I know there's something shady going on with him.
Where they at? They're making out in the parking lot. Let's go.
She always told me she likes surprises. Let's see how she likes this one.
He's right here at the bench, right here at the bench.
Get your ass up out of there!
Hey, please.
Buster! Yeah, bitch, I'm gonna handcuff you.
Ladies.
Get out of my face!
Oh my God!
You are a cheater.
Easy, no.
Now you're a comedian.
That's what you deserve. That's what you deserve.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
If home is where the heart is, then Nicole Tennent feels homeless. With suspicions regarding her boyfriend's mysterious behavior, she believes her relationship is slipping away. I'm Clark Gable, and this is Cheaters.
He don't hold me how he used to. We don't make love how we used to. It's always, he has something to do. He's always busy. And when I try to talk to him about it, it's always, I'm not trying to hear it. I gotta go. And it hurts me inside to where when I try, he makes it worse. He pushes me away. And my baby's always saying, where's my daddy? Where's my daddy? He at one point, he was always at home. He's a good father. He's a good provider. But now something is taking over that. Something has got his mind focused on doing other things. He just don't do his daddyly duties. He's a good dad, but lately, the past month or so, I can't get him to do nothing. I mean, I can't even get him to pick the baby up from the sitters from time to time. And it's tearing me up on the inside, mentally, physically, emotionally. And I mean, it's to the point where I can't sleep, I can't eat, because I don't know what's going on with him. I just want to know. I'm just here to get some type of closure, to see what's going on.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters Detective Agency may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Investigative charges may apply. Q, age 33, a technician accused of servicing another woman. Investigation Day 2. After a review of the case, investigators set up a perimeter around the suspect's place of employment. Near closing time, investigators catch sight of the suspect, identified only as Q, as he leaves work for the evening. Q gets into his car and arrives at a fast food restaurant. As the suspect gets out of his car, detectives' attentions are drawn to an unknown female casually approaching Q's car. The two are obviously familiar with one another. The woman extends her arms for a hug hello. The two then enter the eating establishment and enjoy dinner together. About 15 minutes later, they exit and get into Q's car. Mobile units follow the couple to a nearby park, where Q and his older lady friend shuffle up a slight slope and come to rest at a picnic table. As the cars whiz by in the background, agents spot what appears to be a funny cigarette being passed between the pair. Upon finishing their smoke, the duo, now lit up by the nicotine rush, return to Q's auto. Q and his sugar return to the restaurant from earlier, where they say their goodbyes and part ways for the rest of the evening. Investigation Day 3. Cheaters sleuths surround the residence that Q and Nicole share. Late into their shift, agents spot Q's companion from earlier surveillance, now identified as Annie, hobbling up the path to Q's front door. A further background check on Annie reveals that she is none other than Nicole's aunt. Q and Annie leave the apartment and stroll through the complex. Annie apparently needs help getting around as she holds on to Q's hand for support. After their exercise, they return to Nicole's apartment and retire to the patio. Q pulls out another cigarette and appears to have a hard time getting it lit. With a little persistence, however, Q is successful in his desire for a smoke. While the couple play puff, puff, pass, it's Nicole who's being filled full of hot air, as evidenced in this recorded phone call.
Hello?
Hey, what you doing?
At work?
Oh, you what? You still at work? I thought you was off by now.
Nah, they asked me to stay late.
The other night, you went out with the guys, came home a little late. Tonight you working late. What's up?
I need the money. Gotta work late.
So when am I expecting to see you?
Should be short in a couple of hours.
Okay, in a couple of hours. I love you.
Alright.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
After finishing their nasty habit, the two return inside. Quite a while later, Annie exits the apartment and returns home only 30 minutes before Nicole is expected home from work. Investigation Day 5. Mobile units remain on the trail of the suspect once he leaves work for the evening. Instead of taking the road leading to his home, however, he's tracked to an unknown apartment complex. As Q parks his car, Annie is spotted coming out of her unit and entering the passenger seat of Q's ride. The two are followed to a nearby pawn shop. They enter and browse the television aisle. It appears that the two have a disagreement and leave the store. They argue outside for a while before departing the scene. Detectives follow the duo and are surprised when Q abruptly stops his car on a side street and jumps out. The argument must have continued as they drive away. Standing in the rain, the pair finally come to an agreement and hug one another. They return to the pawn shop and shortly exit with the television. Q places it in the back seat of his car and then drives Annie back to her apartment complex. Q brings the television inside for his auntie and remains behind closed doors for quite some time. Eventually, Q and Annie appear and bid farewell to one another. With still more questions about the nature of the relationship, agents think it wise to wrap up the case and bring in Nicole for her personal assessment. Coming up, the confrontation.
With her boyfriend's disgraceful actions fully documented, Cheaters presents the findings to Nicole. Struggling with her fear, she looks for the strength to deal with the harsh reality.
Nicole, forgive me for jumping right into this. Our detectives do have information that they thought would shed light onto the curiosities that you have about what's going on in your relationship with Q.
I hope they're good curiosities.
I can show you and you can decide for yourself.
Okay.
Nicole, we began our investigation outside of Q's place of employment. And this afternoon he exits the building and was followed to a restaurant and is met by this young woman. They greet one another.
That's my aunt.
That woman is your aunt? Okay. Well, she gets in the vehicle.
Okay. And they go where?
And from there, they drive to a park. They both get out, grab a park bench at a table, and just seem to spend some time in conversation.
I see.
While enjoying a smoke.
Okay.
Before they head back to the vehicle. And we can see that there's
weird.
a brief display, yes, before they get back into the vehicle and go back to where they met one another.
Okay.
They get out, hug one another.
Right, I see that, and that don't look like a decent type of a hug that he should be giving her, but okay.
And then he leaves.
Okay.
Now, on this evening, we had a detective outside of your residence. Your aunt arrives,
At my house?
goes up to the door, Not long after that, she and Q exit, and they go for a stroll around the common
Are they
area.
holding hands? I'm stunned.
Now they return to your apartment,
To our apartment.
go out on the patio. We again see them lighting up. And now there's a moment, I know that it's very difficult to tell.
Was that a kiss? Oh my God, are you serious? That looks like a kiss. I cannot believe that with her, there has to be an explanation for this.
We know that he is with your aunt at this moment. I know from our last communication, they were in this area, and let me make sure that nothing has changed.
Please, let me find them.
Hey, we are on the move. Are they still together?
Yeah, they just arrived at the laundromat.
They're at a laundromat. How long have they been there?
They've only been here for 20 minutes.
Yeah, they've been there for about 20 or 30 minutes, so not enough for a load to be complete, so they're going to be there for a little bit. Okay,
Right.
sounds good. See you in a couple minutes. All right, bye.
Here we are, right here.
Where we at? You ready?
I'm ready.
You in here doing? What you in here doing? Huh? What the you in here doing? What you in here doing? Are you serious? Get that out my damn face. Are you serious? What's up? What? 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 Are you serious? Hello? Get that out of my face.
Ma'am, this is your niece, Nicole.
You supposed to be at work. What the? You in here with this bitch washing clothes?
Hey, sorry.
Hello? You sorry? And then you know about this bitch to our house?
How long have you been seeing Q romantically? For a minute or two.
They was back on bad terms, so I was just trying to like help her.
Coming up next, the conclusion.
Because we know that he is with your aunt at this moment.
What the you in here doing? So I was just trying to like help her.
How is this helping her?
What the hell is you doing with him? Girl, you better get up off my... I'm saying, what the is you doing with him? You my auntie. First of all, my ass. What? If you'd been taking care of your mother... My mother baby.
You have a daughter with Nicole, yet you're carrying on with her aunt.
Are you serious? You shows up. That's what you want. That's what you want. What you want? That's what you want. I don't want him to leave you, so that's why I was helping you. You don't want him to leave me? It's already over. What? I done seen everything. What you say? Everything. What? You know what the y'all been doing? This ain't the beginning of this. What we been doing? Yeah. I let my mother have my... What? Where I pay bills? I have put that in your house. So you was tricking. So you was what? You with her? She was tricking with you? Buying TVs? If I have put it up in there, hell, I'm qualified. You a mother. Them new confidence. Who the you think put him up in there? Because he was you on him. Is that what it was? And you too. He want me on him because we ain't had sex in our mother know how long. But he can have your old ass. What come get you. You know what? Come get you. Come get you. After me. I have a mother trying to say you. You can have it. You know you can have it. You know what? You can got a taste on the cougar with the damn strap. Is that what it was? That's what it was. Well, he can have it. Well, he can have it. Come get your taste with the cougar with the strap.
Do you think that he's not capable of doing the same thing to you?
Oh, I know he is. Like I say, I'm a woman. Ain't that something new? I can't believe you actually did this, bitch ass. And everything we've been through, man, what?
It ain't like that.
It ain't like, what you need to tell her that? What the is it that I done seen? You laying all up in my bed with this bitch? What is it? Hello? Y'all bitch ass, trifling ass, good for nothing ass. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Huh? I just want to know. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Huh? Are you serious? I ain't keeping off you. You disrespect my mother house. You mean? Now your bitch ass finna go? Huh? Now your bitch ass finna go? Huh? Can I say one thing? Man, you ain't got no crib. Now, that's what you gonna do? Huh? Huh? Can I say one thing before y'all go?
What is
I
that?
want to say one thing. Get you some business and leave me the alone. Get you some business and leave me the alone. You ain't your business, bitch. Get you some business and leave me the alone. Get you some. Get you some. Excuse me, baby. I'm sorry, baby. I cannot believe him. Get you some business. Get you some business. Get you some business.
After the confrontation, Nicole is at a loss to describe her pain. Later, we'll update you on how she's recovering. But next, former client Theresa Goliad comes in to relate her reaction to finding her boyfriend with another woman on Cheaters.
When I saw him on the surveillance, I was extremely hurt. But in person, when I busted him in person, I had so much anger and animosity. So words cannot even describe how I was feeling. I felt like I couldn't breathe, like someone had just grabbed hold of my heart and squeezed it. Who you know over here? Who you know over here?
What's up, man?
What you mean,
man,
what's
I'm
up?
over here with somebody, man. Watch out, man.
Get your hands off me.
Oh, no,
Your
man.
lying ass. I saw the video,
Man, what
bro.
you talking about? You seen what video? You ain't seen
say,
none.
bro. Say, bro.
You tripping, man.
Nah,
Straight
bro.
up. You over here some bull, man. You got all these out here, man.
Girl, whatever,
Man.
boy, whatever. Where's the bitch at? Where's the bitch at?
What bitch?
Your
Man,
lying
I'm on
ass.
my own, girl.
Dwayne has called me a couple of times, apologizing, begging for me to take him back. But once you betray me, it doesn't take that much for me to be done with you. I have to really, really be tired of you. I can put up with so much. Anyone can put up with so much before they just throw their hands up, and I was just done.
She want to be childish.
Childish? Childish?
Well, you don't need to be.
Whoa.
I'm childish. Don't laugh.
I'm childish. I'm
Don't laugh at all.
I'm childish. You must want me to put you in that pool. Okay,
No,
bitch.
let's not.
You sure right, bitch. Yeah. Did I up your cheap ass perm, bitch? What's up? Okay, bitch. All right, bitch. Here you go. Here you go.
Now,
Here you go. You shouldn't always blame yourself, and that goes for man or woman. If you feel like there's infidelity in a relationship and it's a gut feeling, do not hesitate to investigate. It's that instinct never stirs you wrong. It never has stirred me wrong yet.
Feeling like a fool, Nicole Tennent has vowed never to have any contact with Q or her Aunt Annie for the foreseeable future. She's let her entire family know the facts of the case, and they too have ostracized Annie. Nicole is currently staying with her mother while she finds new living arrangements. Q did not wish to comment at this time. When contacted by Cheaters producers, Annie would only say that she was doing what Nicole should have been doing all along and has no regrets about the situation.
remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.